So, so in the yesterday's class, we have completed most of part related to biological diversity. We have also completed part related to uh, gene diversity, species diversity, and finally we reach to ecosystem diversity. So let us have a look what we have complete, which part exactly we have completed in the last lecture. One of the part is remaining, and after that, so we come across such a type of diversity which available in the any of the geographical area in the large scale, and we always human being always has association with diversity which is available in the surrounding. Now regarding the species richness, so in earlier class we have studied, as far as species richness considered, it is available in area wherever environmental conditions are favorable to growth of number of different types of species. So number of different species present in ecosystem, and which is normally more in tropical areas as compared to rest of area. So that part we have studied. In a forest, they may have a large number of different species, that is high species richness, but have only few member of each species, that is low species evenness. मतलब बहुत सारे स्पेसीज है लेकिन कोई स्पेसीज ऐसे है कि उसके बहुत few members available है, that is low species evenness. In forest there may be only a few plant species. Few plant species है मतलब low species richness है, but large number of each species, that is high species evenness is observed in a forest. Species diversity varies in a different geographical locations, with tropics having highest and declines as we move toward the poles. And this thing is well known to you. जैसे भी हम इक्वेटोरियल इक्वेटर से पोल के तरफ जाते हैं, वैसे population कम होता है, whatever diversity of animals as well as plant, that is also less, and even toward the polar region, large number of plants which are also going to be decline. Most species rich environment are tropical rainforest, coral reefs, and ocean bottom zones. Species richness increases with increasing explored area. So these things we have completed in the last lecture. Then importance of species diversity. I think for human beings, species diversity is very important because all these species are directly or indirectly producing the biomass, and simultaneously they are responsible for ecosystem services. And for this purpose, species diversity is important. Suppose if you have visited any of the area, and in the early morning, if you come across large number of sounds of bird, then you just say that there is a greater species diversity. In city or in normal areas wherever we live, we may not observe a single bird within an entire day. But whenever such a type of natural diversity is observed, it is good sign of diversity of that area. Yesterday I have posted some of the photographs related to Caste flora, which is from Satara district. Hello, आप लोग सुन रहे हैं ना?
Yes sir.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
कल मैंने कुछ फोटोग्राफ्स शेयर किए थे, और शायद आप लोगों ने वो फोटोग्राफ देखने के बाद whatever different patches of the flower observed, they show presence of a single color. आप सभी लोगों को कास्ट के बारे में पता है? हेलो
सर,
शायद मैंने लास्ट ईयर आपको कभी ना कभी बताया होगा. इट इज फ्रॉम सातारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑन द प्लेट्यू, just about 15 to 17 kilometer away from Satara, and it is also known as the floral basket of Maharashtra, because whatever plants which belongs to family Balsaminaceae, Papilionaceae, and others also including insectivorous plant which are present on the plateau, they are short-lived plants, not more than 15 days to 1 month, and one plant is going to be replaced by another plant, and hence color of that plateau is continuously changing. जैसे येलो कलर के प्लांट्स जहाँ है उनका सीजन जो है या उनका लाइफ पीरियड जो है, लाइफ स्पैन जो है 1 मंथ का है. आफ्टर कंप्लीशन ऑफ 1 मंथ in the same area different plants get flowering, and so this area is known as a floral basket of Maharashtra. I think you might be unknown, about 20,000 people are visiting this area per day during the month of July to November. But at present, the peoples are very curious regarding the diversity as well as nature, and these adjoining villages to Kas has formed one biodiversity management committee, and they have restricted people, and now they are giving permission to only 2,000 people per day. मतलब जैसे आप ताडोबा में जाते हैं तो आपको पहले परमिशन लेनी पड़ती है. इन द सेम मैनर whenever you are interested to visit Kas, you have to take permission first and later on visit. So more diverse ecosystem tend to be more productive. जितनी इकोसिस्टम ज्यादा डाइवर्स है, जितनी डाइवर्सिटी ज्यादा है, उतनी वो more productive है. Ecosystem with great variety of producer species will produce large biomass to support a greater variety of consumer species. बायोमास जितना ज्यादा है उतने कंज्यूमर स्पेसीज या कंज्यूमर्स को मिलने वाला प्रोडक्टिविटी जो है वो ज्यादा है. Greater species richness and productivity make an ecosystem more sustainable and stable. अगर species richness ज्यादा है तो that ecosystem is more productive, that ecosystem is more sustainable. Sustainable in terms of system. More diverse the ecosystem, greater is the ability to withstand environmental stresses like drought or invasive infestations. मतलब जितनी डाइवर्सिटी ज्यादा है उतनी वो कम्युनिटी या दैट इकोसिस्टम withstand in environmental stresses of any kind, including drought or invasive infestation of other different species. Species richness make an ecosystem able to respond and catastrophe. In species-rich communities, each species can use a different portion of resources available as per their requirement. Plant with smaller roots can absorb water and mineral from shallow soil, and plant with deep root can tap deeper soil. Rich diversity is important for survival of mankind. Healthy biodiversity has innumerable benefits like nutrient storage and recycling. All of you must be known, whenever large number of plants growing in a particular area, they are continuously taking a specific type of resources, including minerals and other chemical substances available in the soil. When continuously same crop is even taken in the field, you have to add fertilizer. And that's why whenever there is a continuous addition of a humus to soil, then and then only diversity is going to be increased, and it increases recycling process, soil formation, protection from erosion, absorption of harmful gases, and climate stability also. Human beings get lot of products from nature like fruits, cereals, meats, wood, fiber, resin, dyes, medicine, antibiotics, milk, egg, and whatnot. N number of our requirements are directly or indirectly fulfilled by the diversity which is available in surrounding, and that's why species richness and species diversity is important for us. Even we have studied that the maximum diversity is observed in the Amazon forest, and which yields about 20% of total oxygen of Earth's atmosphere through photosynthesis and pollinators. So you are better known why Amazon forests are very important, why they are called as the lungs of our planet. In the nitrogen cycle, bacteria, plants have a crucial relationship. Earthworm contribute to soil fertility. Apart from this, there are other benefits such as recreation and tourism, education and research. I think आप सभी लोग last year अपना कातलाबोड़ी गए थे. अपना कौन सा ये है वो मेडिसिनल प्लांट का कल्टीवेशन जो था वो, हेलो, आरा पार्क गए थे, कातलाबोड़ी गए थे. एंड इन कातलाबोड़ी यू हैव ऑब्जर्व्ड variety of different types of plants which having medicinal value, a different types of landscape, and that's why it is a some sort of amusement also. So just like that, whenever there is a greater diversity, ecosystem has a number of benefits from greater diversity. Just now we have studied presence of earthworms or presence of nitrifying bacteria in a soil is very much important, and it is also acting as a recreation and tourism as well as education and research purpose also. Each species plays an important role in ecosystem. The role that species plays in its ecosystem known as ecological niche. इसके बारे में भी हमने last time देखा था. I have given you the example, that is one river which is flowing from across the two different land masses, and those organisms which shows their abode in the river, they have different types of climatic conditions on the both sides. So we have studied regarding the ecological niche also. We have studied regarding native species, indicator species, keystone species. So we have studied all these things. Foundation species. Just take those slides, bache. They play an important role in creating and enhancing habitat. Elephants push over or uproot trees on open forest, grassland and woodlands of Africa, promoting the growth of grasses and other foliage required for small grazing species like antelope. मैं एक एग्जाम्पल पूछता हूँ, क्या शायद आपने एक मराठी में एक ये सुना है, बालू मामा करके एक सीरियल शुरू है आजकल टीवी में, या उनका एक पिक्चर भी था, आप लोगों ने देखा है या सुना है?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Balu Mama is supposed to be one of the holy person from Western Maharashtra, and he has a large collection of sheep and goats. Actually, he belongs to shepherd business बोलेंगे, नहीं तो category बोलेंगे. As far as at present, many people from Western Maharashtra, what they actively doing, so this collection of sheep and goats of Balu Mama are moving across the various areas, and peoples are waiting that sheep and goats population should visit their crop field, and they allow even a standing up crop field to eaten by these or to be utilized by these sheep and goats. थोडं मराठीत सांगतो, हे जे शेळ्या मेंढ्यांचे कळप आहेत, हे शेळ्या मेंढ्यांचे कळप आपल्या शेतात यावे आणि त्यांनी खावं आपल्या शेतातलं, आणि म्हणजे आपली भरभराट होती, अशी लोकांची गैरसमज आहे किंवा समज आहे. Actually, what happens, you might be unknown, sheep and goats have such a type of their teeth and arrangement of mouth. Their mouth can reach up to the close surface of soil, and whenever they utilize whatever material present on the soil, specifically grasses, they cut it very close to ground. And in successive days, what happens, due to cutting of the grasses and area, sprouting occur, large number of branches occur, and people think that due to whatever sheep and goats of Balu Mama, they get prosperity or they get more yield. शायद आप लोगों ने देखा होगा अरहर के बारे में या चने के बारे में, अरहर के अपाइकल अपशूट्स जो है वो निकाल लेते, आप उसकी सब्जी बना लेते, isn't it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And reason behind this is formation of a lateral branches. जितने आप apical axis कट करोगे उतने lateral branches मिलेंगे, जितने lateral branches ज्यादा उतनी number of flowers and number of fruits ज्यादा. तो इसीलिए चने के बारे में आपको मालूम है, apical portion जो उसको निकाल के सब्जी बना देते हैं. Examples of ecosystem with high species diversity is tropical rainforest. They contain half of the world's species. There are about 5 to 10 million insect species present. ये भी हमने कल देखा है. Coral reefs के बारे में हमने कल देखा है, तो मैं उस पर ज्यादा ये नहीं देता. Alien species and invasion, मतलब बाहर से आई हुई species और how they are invading our area. When alien species are introduced deliberately or unintentionally, some of them become invasive, leading to extinction of indigenous species. शायद आपको पता होगा रोहू और कटला ये दोनों स्पेसीज जो है वो इंडियन नहीं है, इंडिजिनस नहीं है, दीज आर एलियन स्पेसीज, दे आर ब्रॉट फॉर फिशरी पर्पज और फॉर प्रोडक्शन ऑफ फिशेस। लेकिन जिस एरिया में रोहू और कटला का कल्टीवेशन किया जाता है, दे आर अलाउड टू ग्रो इन दैट एरिया, indigenous fish varieties are utilized by these alien fish species. So extinction of cichlid fish in Lake Victoria due to introduction of Nile perch, another species of a fish. Illegal introduction of African catfish is a threat to indigenous catfish in rivers. So there are several such examples. जिन एग्जाम्पल में एलियन या बाहर से इंट्रोड्यूस स्पेसीज दे ट्राई टू एस्टेब्लिश देमसेल्फ। नेक्स्ट देखते हैं कोएग्जिस्टेंस। व्हेन स्पेसीज बिकम एक्सटिंक्ट, species that are associated with it also becomes extinct. When hotfish goes extinct, the parasite also goes extinct. Mutualism, like plant pollinator, where extinction of one species lead to extinction of other species too. So whenever one species is dependent on other species, the 100%, if that species is going to be vanished, other species dependent on that also going to vanish. Then conservation of species diversity. So due to ecological value, it is very important to conserve these species, and we come across number of such examples, that is of Paleau Ridley turtle from western coast, or for example different other mangroves from western coast also. India has a tradition of protecting nature. शायद आपको लास्ट सेमेस्टर में शायद एक टॉपिक था देवराई या सैक्रेड ग्रूव्स। हेलो,
यस सर था,
सैक्रेड ग्रूव्स का टॉपिक था। सो वी हैव ट्रेडिशन, इवन इन लिटरेचर यू माइट कम अक्रॉस, आपल्याकडे मराठीमध्ये म्हण आहे वस्तू किंवा संस्कृतमध्ये वसुदैव कुटुंबकम, म्हणजे जगातलं जे सगळं आहे ते आपलं. सो our country has such a type of tradition of protecting the nature. In situ and ex situ conservation methods are also used. Even I think you might be known, during the rainy season, people are throwing seed balls in open land area. You might
हेलो, सुन रहे क्या? हेलो
हेलो, हाँ बोल तो।
सर बोल रहे हैं लाइट गई है तो वो मोबाइल से कनेक्ट करने वाले हैं तो 5 मिनट रुकने को बोला।
हाँ ठीक है,
ठीक है।
ठीक है।
हेलो, मेरी आवाज आ रही?
Yes, sir.
ओके ओके ओके। इंस्टेंट पावर फेल्यूर था एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई एम अनेबल टू connect. So just two more slides remaining from last lecture, that is ecosystem stability, the diversity stability hypothesis. यानी हमने अभी तक जो पार्ट कंप्लीट किया है दैट इज रिलेटेड टू बायोलॉजिकल डाइवर्सिटी। अभी हम इकोसिस्टम स्टेबिलिटी दैट इज डाइवर्सिटी स्टेबिलिटी हाइपोथेसिस के बारे में सोच रहे। दैट इज व्हेनेवर, मैं ऑडिबल हूं ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So whenever in a surrounding a specialized type of diversity of any particular organism observed, the process is ever continuing. One species is going to be replaced by another species. So in such a circumstances, if you want that species is the ecosystem should be a stable system, then stability is ever continuing process. There is a diversity stability hypothesis. That is, idea behind this hypothesis is that biodiversity act as a stabilizing factor in ecosystem, and that therefore highly diverse ecosystem can act to reduce the impact of change in environment. जो भी सिस्टम है वो सिस्टम एनवायरनमेंट पर अपना खुद का इम्पैक्ट डालती है. Since humans are now altering so many environmental variables, atmospheric gases, surface temperature, water quality, it behaves us to maintain us many areas with high biodiversity as possible. More species, the more likely that at least some will remain after environmental changes occur. Some species may also be capable of mitigating the effect of changes. Mitigate करना यानी उसके ऊपर act करना. So some species may also capable of mitigating the effect of changes. So these are few of the interesting characteristic features. Now, if you come across this figure आपको शायद दिखती है नहीं है, देखो, that is primary consumers and root and understood causes. थोड़ा सा मैं इस स्लाइड मोटी करता हूं so that you have idea.
सर आपने स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट ही नहीं की है.
स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट नहीं हुआ है, सॉरी एक जस्ट मिनट. ओके स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट नहीं हुआ है और मैं सिर्फ स्क्रीन की तरफ खेल रहा हूं. एक मिनट. हाँ, अभी तो हो रहा है ना? हेलो.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just a minute. Just slide, new slide. एक सेकंड. एक मिनट. हाँ, क्या ये स्लाइड अभी दिख रही है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ. So at the center, biodiversity, loss of planet and plants and different animals, and what are their effects? That is habitat loss, pollution, climate change, and over harvesting. So these are the responses which occur due to loss of biodiversity occur, and root or underlying causes. In the peripheral circle, पिंक कलर का जो या थोड़ा सा वायलेट कलर का जो आउटर सर्कल है उसमें पेरिफेरल चेंजेस उसकी वजह से क्या होते हैं उसको मेंशन किया गया है. नाउ as far as final conclusion considered, biological diversity is our life. If the biodiversity got lost at this rate, then in near future survival of human being will be threatened. So it is our moral duty to conserve the biodiversity as well as the environment. Long-term maintenance of species and their management requires cooperative efforts across entire landscape. biodiversity should be dealt with scale of habitats or ecosystem rather than species level. स्पेसीज लेवल पर भी चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं है कि स्पेसीज लेवल पर एफर्ट नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन ओवरऑल देयर शुड बी ओवरऑल एफर्ट. I think you might be known, our parliament has passed the law, that is biodiversity law, biodiversity management law, and according to that law, for every district there should be a biodiversity authority, and for every village or for every block there should be a biodiversity management system or committee, BMC, biodiversity management committee. Even in villages nowadays, forest department is preparing their biodiversity register, and they are making people aware in what way biodiversity is important to us. हम लोगों के लिए बायोडाइवर्सिटी कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है, इसके बारे में आजकल बहुत कुछ शुरू है. सो आफ्टर दैट हमें देखना है दैट इज व्हाट इज एग्जैक्टली द रोल ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी इन इकोसिस्टम फंक्शन एंड इट्स स्टेबिलिटी. स्लाइड दिख रही है? हेलो?
यस सर.
हाँ,
यस सर.
मैंने सिर्फ ऊपर का टाइटल चेंज किया है, बाकी फिगर्स जो है, फोटोग्राफ जो है वही है. दैट इज रोल ऑफ बायोडाइवर्सिटी इन इकोसिस्टम फंक्शन एंड स्टेबिलिटी. सो यू जस्ट गो थ्रू दीज डिफरेंट सर्विसेज which are provided by biodiversity. The first one, that is supporting services. All the different types of supporting services of biodiversity, those which services getting indirectly. For example, देखो soil formation. If there is a greater diversity, this diversity is going to add more humus to soil, and hence soil formation process is also elicited. Nutrient cycling. In nutrient cycling also diversity plays very important role. Then primary productivity, that is productivity of photosynthesis, this productivity is also increased. Habitat formation, different types of micro and mega habitats are observed. Then detritus and decomposition. I think most of you are known, after the completion of a life cycle of organism, he is going to return his body to nature, and directly or indirectly whatever substances taken from the atmosphere, they are returned, and finally it leads to detritus and decomposition. So these supporting services, they are again of the three types. That is provisioning services or products obtained from ecosystem. So our aim is here that we should be known what type of ecosystem services are provided to us by ecosystem. So provisioning services or products obtained from ecosystem. First one, food. I think all of you are well known. For major things or as our basic need, we are dependent for our requirement of food material on rest of world, that is including animals and plants, and that's why food is very important product of the biological diversity present in the surrounding. Fresh water. Also, water is important part and parcel of our life, and we require fresh water for continuing our routine practices. Then for increasing soil fertility, then for increasing productivity, there should be good soil fertility, and this soil fertility is always maintained due to presence of different diversity of animals as well as plants. Then wood, fiber, pharmaceutical compound, genetic resources. So directly or indirectly, these different things which are or requirements of human being are fulfilled by biological diversity, and hence these provisioning services are important. Then regulating services, to regulate whatever जो शुरू है उसको regulate करना. As far as regulating services considered, benefits obtained from regulation of ecosystem processes. There are several processes simultaneously going on, and these ecosystem processes are directly or indirectly regulated by system itself. First one, climate regulation. शायद आपको पता है, जब हम प्लांटेशन ज्यादा करते हैं तो बोलते हैं, लोग बोलते हैं, if there is more plantation, more diversity of the plant, more canopy of the plant, then there is a greater chances of increasing rainfall. Why rainfall is more in tropical rainforest, or why rainfall is more in Western Ghat? And one of the reason is presence of canopy, green canopy. Then erosion control. I think it is best known to you, top few inch layer of soil is important, and it is eroded or displaced from one place to other place due to number of factors. That is, it may be due to wind velocity or it may be due to water movement, but this soil erosion is controlled up to certain limit by green coverage. I have yesterday told you that normally along the bank of river or along the bank of free flowing water areas, normally people are going to plant grasses because grasses are supposed to be good binders of the soil. Then air purification, no need to explain much more regarding this. I think you are aware the roads, plants present along the roadside are responsible to increase aesthetic sense, and simultaneously they are increasing atmospheric oxygen level. Water purification, there are some plants which are playing important role in water purification also. Directly whatever resources है, whatever minerals है, उनके recycling में these plants are playing important role. Then they have also role in pollination. So these are the regulatory services of biological diversity. Then cultural services. I think all of you are well known. A layman has good association with the diversity present in the surrounding. Cultural services include non-material benefits obtained from ecosystem. Material नहीं है लेकिन non-material benefits. For example, spiritual services. जैसे कि मैंने कल एग्जाम्पल बताया था, अगर कुछ एक्टिविटी है, प्रोग्राम है, तो आप खाना खाने के लिए जो पात्र यूज करते हैं, दैट इज आइदर ऑफ अ स्पेसिफिक प्लांट और स्पेसिफिक ट्री. शायद आपने सिटीज में देखा होगा, आप लोगों में से किसी ने देखा है क्या कि बादाम के लीफ जो है, बादाम का प्लांट मालूम है आपको? हेलो,
यस सर.
Yes, sir.
यस सर.
अपने कैंपस में भी, अपने इंस्टीट्यूट में भी जो सामने जो अंदर टाकिया है, दो टाकिया, वो दो टाकिया के बाजू में बादाम के पेड़ है. शायद आपने देखा होगा आजकल मेट्रोज में आइसक्रीम देते, जो आइसक्रीम के जो ठेले रहते आइसक्रीम प्रोवाइड करते, लेकिन उसके लिए वो पेपर कप्स या प्लास्टिक कप्स नहीं यूज करते, बादाम के लीफ पर देते हैं. सो सच अ टाइप ऑफ value to different biological diversity is nowadays observed. Then recreation, for example, हम मंथ एंड वीकेंड के लिए अलग अलग नेचुरल वेजिटेशन जहाँ जहाँ है, नहीं तो प्लेसेस है, ऐसी जगह जाते हैं. So that is for recreation purpose. Recreation is also non-material benefit. Then ecotourism, I think it must be known to you. Nowadays, ecotourism concept has been increased and many more people are moving toward the ecotourism. आप लोगों में से कोई नेत्रवन गया है? नेत्रवन नाम सुना है? हेलो, किसी ने भी नेत्रवन नाम नहीं सुना?
No, sir.
Okay, Netravan is about 30 kilometers away from Nagpur. That is from left side to Butibori. Butibori के बाद में रोड जाता है, कहाँ मैं बताता हूँ, दवा करके विलेज है, उस साइड में वो रोड जाता है सीधा मकर ढोकड़ा या उमरेड की तरफ. उस रोड पर एक दवा करके विलेज है, नियर टू दवा विलेज. देयर इज वन स्पॉट which is known as Netravan. You can also search on internet. In this Netravan project, various activities are performed. Land of about 15 acre is now converted to fertile land. That was open land. अलग अलग टाइप के प्लांटेशन से रिक्रिएशन के लिए अलग अलग बनाया है, अलग अलग टाइप के एनिमल्स, कैटल्स, उनको कल्टिवेट किया है, एंड द प्लेस हैज बीन डेवलप्ड फॉर इको टूरिज्म. देन एस्थेटिक के बारे में बताने की जरूरत नहीं है. इंस्पिरेशनल, एजुकेशनल एंड कल्चरल हेरिटेजेस. सो दीज आर द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ services provided by the ecosystem present in our area, and that's why ecosystem services are important. Why there should be ecosystem stability? Ecosystem की stability की क्यों जरूरत है? Because we are fond of stability. Normally हम लोग जो नॉर्मल एक्टिविटी करते हैं, नॉर्मल कुछ भी करते हैं, उसमें अगर थोड़ा सा भी बदलाव आता है तो we get disturbed. अभी हमने देखा, हम लेक्चर ले रहे थे, लेक्चर सुन रहे थे, लेकिन ड्यू टू इंटरनेट कनेक्टिविटी और पावर फेल्यूर देयर स्टेबिलिटी हैज बीन चेंजिंग. vast majority of natural ecosystem experience regular environmental changes or disturbance. Most ecologists describe ecosystem stability as the ability of an ecosystem to maintain its structure and function over a long period of time and despite disturbances. Matlab, system should be in stability, but it is not possible every system will be stable for a long time or number of days. Ecosystem structure includes physical and geological structure of landscape, number and diversity of species present, population size of those species, and the way in which these populations interact. Ecosystem function refer to process such as water and nutrient cycling and biomass productivity that the ecosystem provides. मैं एक सिंपल एग्जांपल देता हूँ. चलो, अभी अभी गणेश फेस्टिवल हुआ, आपको मालूम है, आप जहाँ रहते हैं, during the time of Ganesh festival, idols are immersed in water bodies whichever present in your area, nearby area, and you might have observed whatever organisms present in these water bodies, they have to face different conditions. That means each and every system is ever changing system, but these changes should be in a minor way or minor changes. Final ecosystem services, that is services directly benefited to human being or humanity, depends fundamentally upon various processes regulated by organisms which underpin ecosystem functioning and maintain the ecosystem structure. Such processes include inter alia, primary productivity, detritus, decomposition, pollination, soil formation, nutrient uptake, and fixation. So number of activities of or diversity present in a surrounding is directly or indirectly affecting ecosystem. Insight into abiotic, biotic, and spatial factors regulate the supporting ecosystem process. So next, here we draw together insights from these fields toward a framework suitable for addressing impact of human disturbance on ecosystem process and the service they support. हम लोग जो भी एक्टिविटी करते हैं, उस अब हमारी एक्टिविटी की वजह से we are going to disturb the ecosystem, or in rather sense I can say that we are going to alter the ecosystem, and such a type of minor alterations are not affecting the ecosystem. If there are major alterations or major changes, then stability is going to be disturbed. We further discuss application of portfolio theory and trait-based framework as unifying approaches. That is, resilience attributes useful for arising resilience of ecosystem structure and function and service delivery also. Finally, we discuss future research challenges and opportunities, including uncertainties involved in linking species, trait, interactions, and ecosystem functioning and services. We conclude that the necessary theory and tools are already in place to begin the unifunction of BEF and BES, meta-ecosystem, that is related to ecosystem, that is biodiversity, ecosystem functioning, and biodiversity ecosystem systems, meta-ecosystem and resilience framework, and to test their applications in assessment and management of ecosystem. अब resilience and बाकी जो changes है उसके बारे में हम थोड़ा बाद में देखते हैं. Remember, अगर दिखने को भी ये टॉपिक आपको छोटा लगता है तो it is not possible to complete this topic within a short span of just 50 minutes or 1 hour. So I am going to continue with the ecosystem functioning and changes even in the next lecture, because some of the points are remaining to discuss. So ecosystem function and stability के बारे में हम next time देख लेते. कुछ आपके क्लासरूम पर शेयर किए गए मटेरियल के बारे में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स है. आई एम गोइंग टू चेंज द पैटर्न एंड सम माइनर चेंजेस जो है, माइनर चेंजेस मैं कल और परसों 2 दिन में करूंगा. आप सभी सुन रहे हैं ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो I am going to stop here because I have another lecture of PSC same 3. So thank you very much. आप भी सभी लोग मीटिंग लेफ्ट कर लो. थैंक यू. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.